Myself, Dr. Humaira. I am from JT Arts, Science and Commerce College for Women, Maligaon, Nasik. My unit is the organs of excretion, especially nephron. The kidney is excretory organ, perform the function to regulate volume and chemical makeup of blood, maintaining proper balance between water and salts and between acid and bases. These works are performed by the kidney by special structural and functional unit known as nephron. The nephron itself begins in the cortex. The kidney itself has two regions. Peripheral region is nothing but the cortex, and the central position is known as medulla. So, urine production begins in the cortex region by the help of microscopic structure called nephron. Each nephron consists of a renal tubule. The tubule has two segments by simple U-shaped tube. The cannulated segments are in the cortex and tube is present into the medulla region. The nephron begins at a renal corpuscle that contains a capillary knot or glomerulus within and expanded chamber. Blood at the glomerulus enters by the help of afferent arteriole and depart in the efferent arteriole. Filtration occurs in the renal corpuscle as blood pressure forces fluid and dissolved solids out of the capillary and into the surrounding chamber. This movement produces a protein-free solution known as filtrate. The formation of the filtrate occurs in the renal corpuscle, which is nothing but the Bowman's capsule. From it, the next region starts, which is nothing but the proximal cannulated tubule. As filtrate travels along the tubule, its composition is gradually changed and it is called tubular fluid. The changes that occur and the urine that results depend on specialized activity underway in each segment of the nephron. So, each nephron empties into a collecting duct and starts collecting system. The collecting duct leaves the cortex and descends into the medulla, carrying tubular fluid from many nephrons towards a papillary duct that delivers the fluid now called urine into the renal pelvis. Urine is a very different from filtrate produced at the renal corpuscle. The role of each segment of the nephron for the formation of filtrate to urine in, in the renal corpuscles is very complicated phenomena. During filtration, blood pressure forces water in small solids across the glomerular wall. The functional advantages of this process is passive. It requires energy. The renal tubule responsible for reabsorption of all the useful organic molecules from filtrate, and it reabsorbs 90% of water in the filtrate and secreting into the tubular fluid any waste products that were missed by filtration process. So, in such a way, the renal corpuscle perform its function. It posteriorly connects with the proximal cannulated tubule. So filtrate move into the proximal cannulated tubule. The cells of this region is made by the help of tubular cells, which are interstitial surrounded by renal tubules. At this transport occur and the water moves out of the tubular fluid by osmosis, reducing the volume of tubular fluid. Then this fluid enters into the loop of Henle, which is U-shaped in structure and consists of ascending and descending limbs. The ascending limbs returns to the cortex, while the descending limb present in the medulla region. In such a way, the ascending limb, which is impermeable to water and solutes, actively transports sodium or chloride ions out of the tubular fluid. As a result, the medulla contains high solute concentration. The descending limb is permeable to water, descends in the medulla, and water moves out of the tubular fluid by it with the help of osmosis process. Then the loop of Henle then connects to the distal cannulated tubule. The ascending limb of loop of Henle end where it bends and comes in close contact with the glomerulus and its vessels. At this point, distal cannulated tubule begins, passes between afferent and efferent arterioles. The different distal cannulated tubule helpful for the active secretion of ions, acids and other materials. The selective reabsorption of sodium ions from tubular fluid occurs in this region. The cells of distal cannulated tubule close to the glomerulus are tall. Their nuclei are clustered together called macula densa. These are closely associated with smooth muscle fibers. The juxtaglomerular cells in the wall of the afferent arteriole, together macula densa, and juxtaglomerular cells form the juxtaglomerular apparatus, an endocrine structure that secretes two hormones, renin and erythropoietin. This part then connects with elongated tubular structure, which is nothing but the collecting duct. The distal cannulated tubule last segment of nephron opens into the collecting system. Collecting system consists of collecting ducts. Each duct receives tubular fluid from many nephrons and collect and deliver it to the minor calyx. In addition to transporting tubular fluid from nephron to renal pelvis, the collecting system can make final adjustment to the composition of the urine by reabsorbing water and sodium, potassium, hydrogen and bicarbonate ions. In such a way, the nephron, these are the parts of the nephron, and by the help of it, the formation of the urine and reabsorption of the minerals which is useful to the body and water takes place, and formation of concentrated urine occurs by the help of this tubular structure. Thank you very much.